Hi guys, so today I'm going to be talking about singing and how to perform as a vocalist. I am a vocal music major, worship arts, bachelor's of science in worship arts. Um, I have been singing since I was about 7 years old. My parents are musicians, and they both sing, so I've grown up in a household where that was very common. But I did not actually decide that I wanted to perform until probably high school. Um, when I was in high school, I started watching more musicals. I started listening to Wicked, the musical, started listening to Phantom of the Opera even more, started listening to Chicago and Mamma Mia, and just classic stuff that I grew up with. And I decided, wow, singing and performing is really fun, and I think I could really enjoy that. And so I asked my mom, I said, when can I start taking lessons? I want to get on this train. Um, and so my mom signed me up for lessons with a lady named Carla, who she had been friends with in college. And I took 3 lessons with Carla. Carla taught me how to control my vibrato, how to sing stronger and more confidently. She also helped me teach diction and help work on my pronunciation of some of the words I was singing. Also, Carla helped me with my audition piece for the music program at Campbellsville University. She helped me with the pronunciations of the song. The song was Italian. It was called Se ben crudele, and she helped me with the pronunciations of that, helped me get my tone correct. And she came with me to my audition. And she was there when I did my audition, and she was very proud of me. She said I did very well. And when I got into the School of Music, I got assigned to the teacher named Juliana Mora. And Juliana had sang at the church I grew up at for 4 or 5 years, I think. And she was a wonderful singer, so I could not wait for her to teach me how she was so good. And so I immediately was ecstatic. I was like, this is great. I started taking lessons with her. Found out later in the semester that her and Dr. Bradley had had discussions on who was going to teach me. And they hadn't decided who was going to be able to teach me because they both wanted to, but Juliana said, I really think I can help her develop her voice even more. So that's how that happened. Juliana ended up being my professor of vocal skills, and I started taking lessons with her in the fall of 2016. Late fall, early winter, I got really, really sick. Um, my voice was gone all the time, my throat hurt all the time, my sinuses were horrible. Um, and I didn't go to the doctor because I didn't have time. As a music student, you don't really have time to do anything that isn't in your schedule, unless you're given a week off. But that doesn't really happen very often. Um, so I put it off and I put it off and I pushed through. And the last week of school, we had our vocal, what they call juries, which is like they judge what you've learned the whole semester. They judge how much you've memorized, how well you can do, and how well you can perform the pieces that you learned and how hard you worked on them. And the day before my juries, my voice was almost completely gone, and I was really, really nervous about how juries were gonna go. And I showed up to sing, and my voice was there. And I did really well, and I was really proud of myself. And I ended up going to the doctor the day afterwards, and he had told me, you had strep throat. You should have come to the doctor 3 weeks ago. But because you did all the natural remedies like drinking warm tea with lemon and taking cough drops, your voice and your throat was able to take care of itself, and you're on the tail end of having strep throat, which means we really only need to get you some antibiotics but not a whole lot because you've already just kind of waited out strep throat. So I ended up being able to skip a lot of the medicine and my voice is still as strong as ever.